Sign that we are being recorded. Senator, tell me about your visit with the Vice President and what you guys are talking about heading to Montana.
Well, I'm on Air Force 2 at the moment. We're about midway on our way to Billings today. It is an honor to have the Vice President and Mrs. Pence in Billings today. The Vice President's going to hear firsthand from leaders in law enforcement, from leaders from our tribes in Montana, as well as from leaders that are involved with treatment to help Montanans battling meth addiction. So he's going to see the full picture of what's happening on the ground in Montana. We have a crisis in Montana with methamphetamines, and this is Mexican meth that's coming across the southern border into Montana. And I'm grateful of all the places the Vice President could be today. He's coming to Montana to spend time with Montanans to hear firsthand what's going on.
So, Senator, he'll get a chance to hear about what's going on. Do you think he'll then take that information and then what steps next can be taken from a federal and especially the executive office standpoint?
Right. Well, we've already had great support from the administration and the Vice President in passing legislation last year. For example, in law enforcement, getting grants to our members of law enforcement who are out there confronting this meth crisis in our state. For example, the Montana Highway Patrol just received a nearly $1 million federal grant to help those men and women protect us. On the treatment side, we've moved some legislation forward that allows moms who are dealing with meth issues to also get treatment with their children. We find that the best way to help a mom dealing with addiction issues is to make sure her children can be with her under supervision. It gives the mom hope to get better. And we changed a lot of that effect and have the support from President Trump and Vice President Pence. And then lastly, and probably as important as anything, is to secure our southern border. We've got to stop this flow of Mexican meth coming into Montana. The old meth of 10 years ago was homegrown meth in Montana. This is Mexican meth flooding across our southern border. We are a northern border state with a southern border crisis, and that crisis is methamphetamine.
This is the Vice President's third visit to Montana and to Billings. Have you talked to him at all about coming out to this area, and what is it that he and Karen like about Montana?
Well, we had a nice long chat with the Vice President on the plane this morning as we've been traveling, and Vice President Pence was very clear. His second favorite state in the country is Montana. Of course, he's an Indiana boy, governor of Indiana. But Mike and Karen love Montana. They love the people. They love the landscapes. In fact, they'll be going down to Yellowstone Park tomorrow for some additional meetings as well as a chance to see the park. They have some friends there in Billings that go back to childhood. So Montana is a very special place for the Vice President and Mrs. Pence, and it's just an honor to be able to host them and to have them spend a day with us in Billings.
Okay, thank you, Senator Daines. We will see you in an hour.
Okay. Thanks, John.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.